What impact does the collaboration between Tesla and Ford have? What effect will this have on Tesla's price? It's inevitable that tensions will rise and maybe our bank account will double as well. In this video, we'll discuss how this agreement between two major automakers can affect your assets. We'll talk about Ross Gerber's opinions on this one as well. Before you begin, please make sure you enjoy. And if you follow Tesla stock news, you'll note that the firm has been going upward lately. ETF manager Ross Gerber has deemed Tesla stock his top selection. And it doesn't seem like he intends to sell any of his holdings. Via the most recent deal between the two companies, which allows Ford owners with 45 cars to charge their cars at superchargers for Tesla, was discussed on television by Ross and the former CEO of Ford. Let's investigate its evolution. Ford and Tesla's collaboration appears surprising at first, but it makes sense. Ford is aware of the need for superchargers to be accessible to everyone and is working on solutions. Conversely, Tesla boasts the biggest network of superchargers. Ford made the decision to use Tesla's trustworthy and conveniently placed chargers rather than investing time and resources in building their own network, because there are twice as many Tesla superchargers than normal charges. Ford has eliminated a significant barrier to future EV buyers' access to infrastructure for charging their vehicles. This transaction has obvious consequences. For many potential customers, it allays their worry about where to charge their 40Fs. The legitimacy of other charging networks like Electrify America has been tarnished by the frequent reports of malfunctioning chargers. Ford and Tesla's alliance allays Ford's anxieties and gives its consumers a clear solution. But what's even more astounding is that Tesla stock also witnessed. With the jump of 732 at the time of recording, Tesla made a smart move, even though the immediate benefits of investing in the company's stock might not be obvious.
Yeah.
In contrast to competitors, Tesla's network of charging stations is one of its most significant advantages and is vital to the business's functioning. Tesla owners can join the Tesla supercharging network, and the charging network functions exceptionally effectively, even if there might not be any immediate benefits for Tesla. Tesla will make a ton of money via fees. Superb clarity, without a doubt. Tesla will profit handsomely from this deal and establish the benchmark for future business collaborations and partnerships of this kind. 40 of users may now sign up for a membership in the Tesla supercharging program for $12.99. Despite this, owners can still use Tesla superchargers to charge their EVs, albeit at a slightly higher rate than what the membership provides. A reduced price for charging, what kind of effect is this going to have? Tesla's valuation, let's examine a few numbers. If 100,000 Ford vehicles signed up for supercharging, the revenue would increase by $15 million, while $150 million would be the amount if 1 million automobiles joined. If 10 million vehicles signed up, including those from competitors like GM and others, the yearly revenue would come to roughly $1.05 billion, with profit making up the majority of that amount. These figures demonstrate the massive revenue opportunity that this collaboration will present for Tesla. Although 10 million cars in the US may sound like a big objective, it's crucial to remember that there were 270.38 million registered vehicles in the country in 2021 alone. So the prediction is not out of the ordinary in the greater context of the movement in Tesla stock today. It's also critical to remember that. Even though the market is performing well overall, investors may find the arrangement alluring, which could have an impact on the good trend in Tesla stock. Considering Elon Musk's involvement, one would wonder what's in it for him. Is it really just about the partnership payments, or is there more involved? The primary driver of the rise is the market's upward trend. A future where Tesla creates a closed ecosystem, restricting access to the charging network and claiming dominance over established automakers is easy to imagine, but the current partnership demonstrates a different approach that prioritizes cooperation and expands Tesla's reach into the easy charging space while maintaining its competitiveness advantage. This strategic partnership not only supports Tesla's leadership, but also creates significant opportunities by 2025. Ford's decision to equip its vehicles with Tesla's North American charging standards signifies a significant shift in the industry. It also gives the narrative an ironic twist, since conventional automakers who previously purchased Tesla's EV tax credits can now generate additional income by offering charging services. This expansion has numerous advantages, but there are some disadvantages as well. There could be a bottleneck at charging stations, which could be problematic for Tesla Cybertruck owners who have to wait behind Match S or Ford F-150s. However, The long-term benefits of more individuals switching to electric vehicles outweigh this short-term inconvenience. Only 5.8 of Americans had switched to electric vehicles as of 2022, which is still a rather low rate. The extensive installation of Tesla superchargers across the country is expected to remedy this issue by offering a dependable infrastructure for charging. This will boost sales of other EV models in addition to helping Tesla sell more vehicles. Unexpectedly, more than half of us consumers who are considering EV purchases say they prefer Tesla, a trend that is less prevalent in China and Europe. The government-funded expansion of Tesla's charging infrastructure opens up new avenues for income generation. Money is lost if Tesla's charging stations are not utilized. Nonetheless, Tesla can maximize its revenue potential and satisfy its investors by allowing other manufacturers such as Ford and GM to use Tesla superchargers. Additionally, this shift in the market goes against Tesla's initial strategy of creating a single global charging standard, which other companies only partially followed. Ford's adoption of the Tesla standard is a positive development, but the true game changer will be Tesla's upcoming charging model. The vast charging station that exemplifies the future of Tesla's infrastructure can be found at the F-150 stock factory located in Santa Monica. This switch to a large charging station will ease concerns about traffic and offer accessibility for everyone. Ultimately, the alliance between Tesla and Ford benefits the environment, the electric vehicle industry overall, and both companies. From a new angle, it is clear that this collaboration ushers in an exciting and revolutionary period. As EV technology develops, more charging stations will become available, which will encourage widespread use and further the objective of making EVs the primary form of transportation on a global scale. You assume for the moment that I am a loyal customer who has only ever bought Ford vehicles. As a result, I was hesitant to think about purchasing a Ford car, but now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to be sure I could haggle for a better deal and evaluate my other options before deciding. It can't help but occur to me when I study the market, forget about loyalty. I'm buying myself a Tesla. This may not happen with every purchase, but it happens regularly. Holding more than 60 of the market. In the US, Tesla now dominates the EV market. Surprisingly, this achievement has a link to the widespread adoption of EVs, particularly in price reductions, and the prestige of the Tesla brand are at stake. In the gas and electric car industries, Ford is virtually competing with itself. Therefore, the success of Tesla does not pose a direct danger to Ford. For instance, an electric F-150 outperforms a gas-powered F-150 in terms of performance. Therefore, rather than selecting a Tesla, previous Ford owners who are interested in EVs would prefer to keep purchasing Ford cars. Ford understands that a small percentage of Americans now buy EVs, so they focus on developing vehicles that will appeal to those people. Because of this, Tesla gains a sizable market share in the USF industry, and neither Ford nor the general public are harmed by the company's growing presence on the road. And because of Tesla's dominance, it is more challenging for other automakers to install supercharging stations. As a Ford customer, would I ever choose to visit an Electrify America supercharger again if I had a bad experience there, knowing that Tesla superchargers always operated without a hitch? This begs the question of whether other automakers like General Motors will follow suit and collaborate or strike deals with Tesla to have improved access to superchargers. This action might result in the adoption. Ford stands to gain more from this partnership than Tesla, but Tesla's goal of quickening the shift to sustainable energy is a natural fit with the increased uptake of EVs that these advancements make possible. There is still much to learn about how these advancements will affect Tesla as a whole, but as long as the company keeps releasing innovative goods, there will probably be a sizable market for them. Another source of cash for Tesla will come from the new revenue model, which enables other manufacturers to use its charging networks and possibly split customer revenue. This concludes the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and return for more in-depth discussions about Tesla. I appreciate you seeing. Even all Tesla's financial result might not be as significant as Ford's, it still has promise.